Gumi drags IPOB to save face. Alleged JS launched airstrike due to lingering resentment over failed Biafra secession. Okay. Islamic cleric and controversial public commentator Sheik Gumi has once again stirred national debate following his remarks accusing the United States of harboring ill feelings toward Nigeria. Which ill feelings? According to Sheik Gumi, America has never truly wished Nigeria well. But it is you that wish Nigeria well, Abi. Do you wish Nigeria well? You don't. It is you that has never wished Nigeria well. Alleging that the country fully supported the Biafra region during the Nigerian Civil War, 1967 to 1970, and remains displeased that the secessionist attempt failed. So, around that 1967 to 1970, was Trump the president then? Or does Trump knows anything about that? You are talking rubbish, Gumi. You are talking absolute rubbish. And I blame your followers. I used to believe all the rubbish that you say. They remain displeased that the secessionist attempt failed. As how? The cleric made a statement while speaking on Nigeria's historical and geopolitical relations with Western powers. He argued that the Nigerian Civil War remains a defining moment in the country's relationship with the United States, claiming that America's support for Biafra during the conflict has shaped its continued attitudes toward Nigeria decades after the war ended. That's rubbish talk, Gumi. Sheikh Gumi further suggested that Nigeria's challenges are on the global stage cannot be separated from the unresolved bitterness he believes exists among some Western nations over Nigeria's continued unity and sovereignty. He warned Nigerians to be cautious in interpreting foreign interests, stressing that international diplomacy is often driven by strategic and economic calculations rather than genuine concerns for national development. His comment has since generated mixed reactions across the country, while some Nigerians agree with his position, citing historical records of foreign involvement during the Civil War. Others have dismissed the claim as inflammatory and overly simplistic, arguing that modern US-Nigerian relations are shaped more by contemporary security, economic, and diplomatic interests than past conflicts. The statement has also reignited conversations about the Nigerian Civil War, foreign interference and in African affairs, and the importance of national unity in the face of external pressures. As expected, Sheikh Gumi's remarks continue to spark debate online, with supporters and critics serving differing interpretations of history and Nigeria's place in global politics. Despite the controversy, the cleric maintained that Nigerians must prioritize internal cohesion and self-reliance, insisting that no foreign power will act in Nigeria's interest more than Nigerians themselves. Okay, now. As Mr. John says, Gumi, you have lost your value. Does it have any value before? I don't understand. Which value? Electronic God says, because you are enjoying your manipulation of the Igbos, and for that you don't want Nigeria to separate. But Gumi, one thing you should realize is that as long as the Igbos has lost interest in this contraption called Nigeria, have it at the back of your mind that one day you will wake up and realize that the Igbos have left Nigeria in Egypt. But what at last? Gumi, okay, has left Nigeria. It was the same fate the Israelites suffered in Egypt. But what at last? Gumi, you cannot tell God what to do. So stop playing God. You are not God. Exactly. Gabriel Elem says, Father of terrorists, now God will punish you and your generation. The innocent people that your Fulani terrorists shed every day will be hot forever. Angela Chukwani says, you do not have Nigeria's interest at heart. Exactly. The Gumi himself talking, you don't have the interest of Nigeria at heart. If you did, you would have stopped the terrorist spying and pillaging because you had the power to. Yes, he's the one that is controlling themselves. He's the one. Emmanuel Okoye says, this man is supposed to be in jail since. He's evil. I'm telling you. Evil. Namdorige says, this Gumi guy has gotten his brain gummed to his core. What a quaint argument, I'm telling you. Because of what happened during the Civil War. That is why. Because it's a secessionist field. What kind of talk is that? Ikechukwu says, why not hold this man? He's the problem in Nigeria. Soon you'll be captured out. Chinwe says, America, please, we need you to come now and do more bombing to this evil blood destroyer. Amoka says, please speak it louder so that to get to the year of Trump that you understand it very well. confused idiot. Don't mind him. Chire says Gumi is a confused evil man that knows the truth but chose to cause problem. But his cup will soon be full, definitely. Yabro says, come on, Sheik, you are getting it wrong. America only came to Nigeria to strike the blood-sucking terrorists, terrorizing the peace of Christians in Nigeria. I think the man is confused. Nice, Abi Madwafo says, you will soon blame me both for Boko Haram and Fulani terrorism in Nigeria and Africa, smelling he-goat. Now you go tell the American president to bomb your terror group. Until Badun, Prince Chidiozi says, this terrorist is going about deceiving people. This lies is exactly what he preached to Islamic students that made Islam to produce nothing but terrorists. True. Point of correction, America never supported Biafra during the war and is trying to bring IPOB into this matter to cause confusion. And Nigerian shameless government is pampering you. Having known that he sponsors terrorism in Nigeria, this shameless Fulani Igbo servant will not talk now. Nigeria government is covering evil. They are really, really doing it. Harrison says, Islamic cleric and controversial public commentator indeed. But if he is from the southeast, by now he will be tagged a terrorist. Yes, now. But now this man just keeps saying all sorts of things, doing all sorts of things, and he's still working among normal people. Tizi Abuchi says, you've not begun to cry, you are still testing. You will look like when you start the real crying. Till now, you still have mouth to talk because you have not been arrested. The God of Biafra will shut up that your mouth for you. Aben Dubueze says, Nigeria is the only country that terrorists like Gumi. He represents the terrorists in the bullshit. Nigeria says they are looking for terrorists. Shame to a country called Nigeria. Yes, because I don't know what they are looking for, because the owner of the terrorist group is obviously there talking, as in he's not even hiding his face or hiding the fact that he's a terrorist leader. He's not hiding anything. Justice Naka says America is coming. They should come fast again. They should come and bomb this particular man. Osman says, Gumi, the Northerners want you to be arrested and prosecuted immediately. Achigozem says, I know it will come to this. Foolish wise bird he goats. Gideon says, Gumi must surely be erased from the surface of the earth very soon. It's a promise. Even Anonymous has said it. So all this is ranting. His bullshit. He should rest before high blood pressure by him. The truth is that Gumi opinion doesn't count. Simple. Jack says, stop paying attention to this Gumi. Arrest him now, or just completely ignore him. Women says, God punish you, you useless Gumi. Amen. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.